Give me 24 hours. I will get this all set up. Obviously, I don't need 24 hours. I'm just being a pain in the butt. Anybody else here tired? I'm tired. Going live. Boom. Bum 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 bum. Just posting my links. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on my forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and you hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Hello there, Acronite. Whoop. Boom. Boom. Alright. Bah. Olenin Vitun Vasanot. How are you doing, Acronite? I'm so EP. Whoop. So check it out. We've got a bunch of ghosts and undead walking around. 1 ghost, 2 ghosts. Your village seems to attract souls, such as myself. I can see that. 3 ghosts, 4 ghosts, 5 ghosts, 6 ghosts. 7 ghosts, 8 ghosts. There were some skeletons walking around. Oh, there is a skeleton. Undead visitor. I find solace in your village.
Today couldn't get any worse.
That is not what I thought that skeleton would sound like, that's for sure. Over here is a skeleton with a fishing rod. I was drawn to your village. I hope you don't mind. That's totally fine. Not much of a village, but we've got it. This is actually not even where I need to be for what I'm doing. But I am screwing around. Let's go ahead and head back to the overworld. 1 second, please. How is life treating you? Want to buy something? Where am I going? I'm going back to the necropolis. Here is the necropolis. I've not been sleeping enough or very well for some reason. Probably because I'm stupid. Let's go ahead and hide the 2 quests I'm not actually currently doing. Not doing that. And I'm not doing that. Boom. One of those 2 things I will do. Fuck, I'll probably do both. It just depends. The Steps of Eros thing is the main story. And then the other one is, like, related to the Paladins. But I'm currently questing for the undead, but I figure that doing quests for the Paladins will also put me on track to discover more necromancy and stuff. You know what I mean? 1 second. I'm very quiet. Super sneak. Necromancy is indeed very cool. Whoop. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Run for it. Boom. Not doing enough damage. Nah, right. It's dead. Okay, so the last one is over there somewhere. I didn't find out where to get the broom, but I should probably do that. There is a broom that I can use to fly, like a witch's broom. And flight is pretty nifty. Super convenient to have. Bum bum. Going up, on a Tuesday. Oh yeah, what happened? Whoop, there it is. Beneath the silent accord. 1 second. I suppose that is more odd than anything, but could be funny. Alright, how do I get down there? Boom. Oh, my fucking cankles. So yeah, there's a visual bug currently where my mask, my boots, and my pauldrons are green. It's because they're missing their texture. And a lot of people have this issue. There is not currently a fix for it. But my gear should look good as soon as that bug is gone. Well, Hoopa's a big fan of green. Hello there. What's going on in these city streets? Well done, Harbinger. Welcome to the streets of Dornhast. What now? We must reclaim the sanctum of final judgments. The judges have been corrupted by the Witherborn. They must be sent back to the soul stream for purification. Consume them or bless them, it matters not. If I consume them, can they really be sent back? 1 second. I mean, I'm going to be consuming them, but surely if you consume them, they can't go back for purification. What matters now is that the judges are stopped so we can slow the creation of Witherborn. After you've completed this task, come see me again to plan our next move. Understood. Ghosts. Can I consume you? No. Can I consume you? No. Does he want me to bring him a shovel? Is that what this is about? Don't worry, buddy, I've got your shovel. I had your shovel, I broke it. Alright, if I find any more shovels, I should be more careful with them. The wisp is a fragment of a bygone spirit. It needs help finding the remains of its soul. Press E to help the wisp. Are you pointing? Yep, it's pointing. What is it, boy? Timmy fall down a well? Excuse me. Oh yeah, so those undead that keep randomly popping up on their own is why I'm wearing the ugly green armor. It's because I've enchanted it. One of my pieces of armor, actually 2 of them, have something on them called a Lich Walker. So as I move around... Where are we going? Friendly undead will just kind of spawn. Which is good. Because my dumbass regularly forgets to actually summon them. In the heat of combat. Alright, I'll help this wisp. Is one of these corpses yours? Well, nope, not one of those. What is it, boy? Alright, I think that this is going to be the last wisp I help for now. I'm all about helping the undead and stuff, but this is tedious as fuck. Oh, there you go. Do I get anything good for doing that? Ethereal oil, spirit essence. Fucking climb, please. Ethereal oil is good, but I don't need more of it. So I'm just going to not do that again. Maybe, if I get desperate, I'll help more wisps on my own time. I think ethereal oil is used in some kind of enchanting. But not anything I'm currently doing. Don't worry, Wisp. I'll maybe help you in the future. Boom. Oh, can't grapple to that. Moving right along in search of good times and good news. With good friends you can't lose. Are you one of mine? No. I actually don't know where my undead are. Being useless. Help me, undead. Whoop. I do like that bone spear. That one's mine. That was only a level 3. But these undead aren't as useless as the description said. It's like, oh, it's someone's low-level undead. And it do be doing that. These undead are kind of weak. Yeah, but I'd rather have them than not. Boom, get fucked. Boom. Nope. Uh-oh. No! Whatever. I suppose I'll try to get up there. As intended. Playing any fun games lately, Acronite? How goes Turnip Boy commits tax fraud or whatever? Tax evasion. Alright, what are these judges? Working on 100%ing it? Nice, nice. I've admittedly never had the attention span for 100%ing games. Bless her consume judges. What if the judges are those guys standing at the tables have been ignoring? Let's find out. Hello there, are you a judge? Yes, alright. Well, we know now. Whoops. Only got 2 hats and 2 documents left. Nice. I didn't know there were hats. Whoop. What is this? Oh, yeah. That spell is a work in progress. Does not currently work the way it's supposed to. This game is very much still in development. Whoop. Alright, judges, come with me if you want to live. That's a joke. I'm absorbing their soul. Whoop. I don't know, maybe their soul will be better off as part of my power. Or absorbing them because they're corrupt. So me having them is at least better for the undead of the area. More judges? I'd like to do more multiplayer content. Play some vintage story with Hoopa. I'll have to see when he's free again to do that. Boom, bunch of fun multiplayer games out there as well. Whew. Alright, absorbed the judges. Let's go back and talk to Eldreth or whatever his name is. Oh yeah, that wisp brought me very far from where I needed to be. Yeah. Are there more shovels? Surely what they want is for me to bring them a shovel. Saving. Are there shovels around? All the judges have been silenced. Well done. That will show the creation of, that will slow the creation of Witherborn greatly. Judgments will be left to the soul stream itself for now. What's next? We must reclaim the Hollow Court. The Witherborn have practically sealed it off, preventing common undead from accessing the building. To open the gate within, you must rebalance the fonts. One font will accept divine favor, the other accepts spirit essence. Bring balance to both, and the gate will open once again. Understood. I've got way more spirit essence than I do divine favor. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you want a hammer. I wonder where I can find the tools that they want. I had one shovel. I broke it. It's not important. Quantity 9999. And just switch it all to Comic Sans. What a strange, sickly green aura this place has got. Oh. Boom. No, well, he's already did it. Get them, my skeletons. I'm not getting divine favor, which I need. WD Gaster. That's another game that I could stream if we were to get the next chapter already, is Deltarune. I've streamed the chapters we've got, but we need more chapters. Get fucked. Alright, do you want Divine Essence or, place 10 Divine Essence on the altar. The font is already balanced. Oh, it said you place. Alright. It's a good thing it only needed 10. Because I don't know how many I've had. I've got 164 Spirit Essence, so hopefully that's enough. Boom. Place 10 Spirit Essence. Alright, let's go back and talk to Eldereth. Easy quest. I never did find out what these weird purple necrotic essence things are. Having them does make me seem to do more necromancy damage. Can I have this? Let's not break it this time. I gotta bring it to that dude. Here you go, buddy. I've got you a hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Do I physically give it to you? There you go. Does something become of this, or are you just hammering away now? I guess we'll check back on him. Alright, we'll leave him be for now. I wish I could find these guys some shovels. Oh, Eldereth is in that building apparently. Boom. Are there any shovels in this building now? Eat spear. Pop, pop. That doesn't help me, but I am something of a loot goblin. Oh, what's that? Probably just something sticking out. Could it be a visual glitch? Perhaps. Boom. This game's not updating very quickly, but I'm excited to see what it looks like in like 25 years. When I'm old as shit and still streaming. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, sweet. More, What the fuck is Elderith? Oh, way up at the top of this building. In 2077, I'll stream Cyberpunk 2077. See how close it is to reality. If I make it to my twilight years and I'm not geriatric, what's the word I'm looking for here? Senile, I figured I'd fake the fuck out of it. What's up, Eldreth? You've done it. Thank you, Harbinger. Your coming has been most fortuitous. Now we have a foothold in the streets of Dornhast. What needs to be done next? Urns containing many hundreds of souls have been removed from the Hall of Remembrance. We believe the Witherborn took them and hid them throughout the necropolis. Removing them from the Hall of Remembrance will make the souls within the urns lose their identity and become unstable. This will cause the soul stream to reject them, increasing their chances of becoming Witherborn. We must find the urns and return them to the Hall of Remembrance. There are 10 in total. Alright, I'll find them. Beware, touching an urn that contains so many souls might attract undead. Be ready for a fight when you pick one up. Yeah, no, I'm ready for a fight at all times. I'm bringing undead to an undead fight. The more I have to run around, the more I do wish that I already had the, witch's broom. I suppose I should also probably make my character taller. I made them short, because the original plan was to be gremlin-coated, but I didn't even follow through with that. Just got a short-ass character. Damn it! It's fine. We'll find the natural way up there. Ooh. 2 skulls and some dust. Don't mind if I do. Like, I want to find out what's going on over there. It sounds like a fucking soccer game. Or football. For those in the rest of the world. But can I loot that, please? Apparently I can't loot that. Come on! Take off. Alright. I do feel like I'm getting distracted. I need to get up there. Wait. Yes, no, there is one actually up there, How do I get up there? Out the window. Hello there. Nope, that is one of my undead. I don't know how my undead keep getting to these places before me. Alright. I was able to pick it up scot-free. Didn't even get a single undead spawning. Moving right along. Such of good times and good news. Good friends you can't lose. Alright. How do I get over there? You do. I'm glad that I can call the elevator, at least. Let's figure this out. What the fuck is going on? Do undead participate in sports? And how are they whistling? If they don't have lips. Alright, there's definitely one around here somewhere. There it is. But how do I get to it? Climb! Nope, I can't. Because of the glass. Unfortunate. Whoop. Ah, fuck. My cankles. Oh yeah, the witch's broom would be really handy right about now. Whoop. Alright, we'll just get the ones that are more obvious. And then go after the super dangerous ones. Hardcore parkour! Bow. Excuse me, I'm dead. That's a neat looking tree. Hello there, undead. There's nothing I can do with this neat looking tree, but that doesn't diminish its neat lookingness. My kingdom for like infinite stamina. Alright, undead. Gotta lock the fuck in. Yoinky sploinky. Eat bone spear. Why are there so many fucking wisps here? Ooh. The script keep. There's a lot of scrolls. I probably should use some e-readers or something. Oh, nothing I can loot from there. Urn. There have been undead around the urns, but I don't think a single urn I've picked up so far has actually caused undead to spawn. In fact, the only thing around here spawning undead is me. This place is kind of neat. Getting around is a pain in the ass. I just hope that there's no, like, hidden loot rooms, and that I'm gonna miss out on some cool legendary weapon. Just because, like, a lot of the places around here look so similar. Yoink. Hello there, back off, yo. That's going alright. Mostly just old and tired, but that is kind of my default state of being. How are you doing, back off, yo? Yay! I would also take less fall damage if I had the well, that elevator's got places to be, I guess. Oh, my cankle. Plural. Very late at night YouTube scrolling. Valid. It's not nighttime, it's 4:13 in the morning. You kids in your time zones. Can I climb por favor, Oh no, it's undead! Alright, well that guy's just vibing, I guess. Boom. Boom. Oh, we must be in the same time zone then. West Coast, except that I hate it here. I mean, there are definitely worse places to be in the US than California, but it's too hot. Okay. Making good progress collecting the urns. Only 4 left. Who uses a 12-hour clock in this economy? There you go. Climb the fucking fence. Ooh, sweet, a coffin. Oh, sweet, a coffin. The dead don't seem to mind that I'm looting their graves. Of course, I am doing quests for them. So they're probably like, yeah, that weirdo keeps stealing our bones, but, you know... Oh, they're a good sort. Ah, how'd I miss? Okay, there's another one. Running out of little stars that I can see. Because I need 3 more. There's 1. And then there's 1 there, but that's only going to equal up to 9. Where did it go? There it is. Canada's doing some weird shit right now as well. We've got some, like, Canadian parasite trying to build a 40,000 acre data center in Utah. Utah's too Mormon for my taste, but it does have a good climate. They do not need a 40,000 acre data center. Nobody does. Alright, say I do go all the way up there and get that. I'm still 1 short. Boop. If you watch Moist Charles, he's been talking about it all week. Woo. I could just be a crazy person, but I think that we should just start hunting billionaires for sport. Nobody earns $1 billion. Moist Charles, aka Wet Charlie. Oh, hello there, eyeball. What are you looking at? Alright, I guess we'll just agree to disagree. Interact to view vista. The bells that toll within the tower are silent to mortal ears, but have been a powerful force that can be felt even miles outside of the necropolis. It is assumed that the bells help keep the bygone spirits within the Undercity, or within the city under the influence of the necromancers. You, with your divine blood, can ever so faintly hear the toll of the bells. I cannot. Of course, I'm deaf. Alright, success. Can't help but notice that I'm not seeing another star, and we need 1 more. Uh-oh. Oh, my cankles. Alright. One more star. 1 more star. Dornhurst Bell Tower. My singular cankle. I wonder if leaving and coming back would cause the urn to spawn. Just walk all the way back up there. It's like, hey, so there's only 8 of the fuckers? Or 9 of the fuckers? Which is 1 short. Nope, bringing up the world map wouldn't help. I guess I could go up there and tell him I can't find one. Although if I'd had to do that for a quest, it would tell me to go back and talk to him. Probably. I hope. Moving right along in search of good times and good news. Have you ever watched The Muppets Take Manhattan, Acronite? Ah, sweet. Random piles of bones. They should just put one random skeleton in the Family Guy death pose. The things I'm looking for wouldn't be in here. Well, actually, one could be in here. I don't think this is the Hall of Remembrance. Unless it is. Yoink. Straight up looting it. Yeah, I'm not seeing another star. I haven't seen much of the Muppets at all. Muppets Treasure Island is probably the one that's most worth your time to watch. But the Muppets Take Manhattan is pretty good. Understood. Alright, well, I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave and come back and hope it just randomly appears. It's gonna be like, we didn't say you could leave with all those souls. Why would it take me back here? Instead of, you know, just outside the necropolis where I was. But there's the necropolis. I don't think I know what's going on in my streams. Don't fucking walk there. I told you to teleport, shithead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk all the way to the necropolis. There you go. Who knows? Maybe walking all the way to the necropolis would give the Ern more time to spawn back in. Now look at that. I leave and I come back. Boom. The Ern shows up. Good, good. Kind of annoying that I had to do that, but the game is currently in early access. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, let's go. Pop, pop, pop. You'll never take me alive, slow-ass skeletons. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. Alright, let's go. Dashing through the snow, one horse open sleigh, over the hills we go. Laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Open sesame. Come on, I don't have all day. Whoop. Oh, whoops. Wait, climb. No. Alright, fine. Alright, undead, you better not be menacing the spirits. Most of the undead here do not mean us any harm. Yoink. Alright, let's go return these to Eldrith. Oh, undead. Now, this place is way more fleshed out than it was when I played, like, what, 2 years ago? Probably just 2. Could have been longer. Eldrith. All the souls have been returned. Thank you, Harbinger. That alone made your visit here to the necropolis worth it. But there is still more to be done. The bell tower wanes. Like every structure in Dornhurst, it draws strength from the souls it guards. Without sustenance, the bell falls silent, and its silence invites imbalance. It must feed. The lost wisps seek purpose. Guide them to the wisp fonts atop the bell tower, and both tower and souls shall be made whole. Lost wisps. Fragments of souls, they can be found throughout the necropolis, seeking their bodies. These wisps are also a necessary source of power to keep Dornhurst in balance. Understood. It seems a little bit cruel, but if it's a necessary evil, it's a necessary evil. Just be like, hey there, little wisp. Don't worry, we'll take you to your body. And then we just take it to the top of the bell tower instead. Can I have multiple following me at once? Would save me some time. But eat shit. I'm allowed to be hostile to these undead, because they're mindless undead. I'm friendly to the undead that aren't hostile. In fact, I'm over here actively doing quests for them. Moving on up. Moving on up. I wish Skyrim had, like, better necromancy. I'm just glad this place has got an elevator. Well, shit. The elevator's not going to take me all the way to the top, apparently. Oh. Whatever. It's fine. Careful is my middle name. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to take the elevator back down. Or rather, we're going to have to go down to take the elevator back up. Whoop! Alright, this tower is a tiny bit glitchy. I might have to climb from the outside. Okay, I don't even have to go all the way up there. I just gotta bring the wisps to these. Which makes more sense. Sure, it would be nice if the waypoint was on these instead, but whatever. Alright, now we'll go talk back to Eldrith. What's the deal with the undead in the cages? Can I break the cages? I can. There was not a skeleton in there, so nobody got hurt. It's kind of funny because in RimWorld, And the people will, like, start fights with the undead all the time. But the undead do not turn hostile because they don't care. Like, you'll just check the activity log, and somebody will just fucking go off and start berating random animated skeletons. And it's like, I don't know what you have against the undead, but thankfully they're not going to randomly start fighting back. I don't think I understand why that door was closed. Yoink. I wonder if all the divine favor that I had was from looting these coffins and shit. Alright, how do I get back to the main room? I need to get up there. But I lost the stairwell I took last time. Here's the stairwell I took last time. Probably. Yoink, yoink, yoink. So I'm still waiting for more of my vintage story mods to update before we can host a server. But the person who was willing to host the server disappeared again. Hopefully it comes back sooner than later. Mostly because everyone's worried about it. The bell tolls once again. The necropolis nears balance. What needs to be done next? The Aqueous Sepulchre, like the bell tower, has grown weak. The groundwater is not being purified thoroughly. Do undead drink water? Murple was the one who was going to host our server, but he's not having a good time right now. Basically, the fucking fascists currently in charge of the US government are starting to call it for, like, people hunting down trans folks or something stupid like that. It's fine. Somebody's gonna eventually cave their heads in with cinder blocks. And balance will be restored. Anyway, what's this about groundwater? Necrotic magic is seeping into the groundwater surrounding the necropolis. For now, it is minimal, but must be fixed before the situation worsens. This process is thankfully quite simple. However, getting inside the sepulchre, it's not even that hard of a word, why can't I pronounce it, may prove challenging. The knowledge bearers guarding the entrance have been corrupted. They must be killed to open the gate. Killing undead is something I can do, or rather, I'm not that good at combat. My undead can do it. Kill them, enter the Aqueous Sepulchre, and realign the statues in the upper chambers. Understood. The fuck was that? Did I accidentally kill a ghost by running into it? Nope. Must have been something else. Can I consume your soul? No. Fine, you can keep your soul for now. What's that silver arrow? Alright, we need to get into the sepulchre. Where is the door? Not here. Not down here either. We'll find it eventually. It'll be like Fallout New Vegas, where you're like walking in circles trying to find the entrance to the damn thing. Curious as to what that arrow is. Oh, you must be the guy I'm here to kill. Go, my children. Nope. If I'm doing my job right, I don't even need to lift a finger. Kind of wild that they're just using straight up columns. Bow, bow, bow. Go, my undead. Rattle their bones. Did you just take a spear for the enemy? Oh, I've got quite a bit of health. Oh, I should probably pull out my wand. You get down from here, or down from there, or we can actually fight you. Bo. Brapabo. How do I have so much health? Also, why can't we hit them? Ow, road. Bo. Alright, my undead can't combat whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't suppose I've got anything that will restore him mana, do I? No, I can't just drink that. Would be nice if I could. But my mana is regenerating really slowly, considering I've got something that's supposed to speed that up. Go, my undead. That guy over there's a trooper. Hope he's dead too. Boom. Oh shit. Rude. Reload faster, please. What is this, an old-fashioned musket? You'd think the undead would design newer fashion weapons. It's mostly a joke. I don't know why they would. Fucking get back here. Where are you going? Oh, shit. Come on, reload faster. Oh, shit. Probably don't want to die out here. Go, my children. Aura. Health potion. Ale. Oh, restores 50 mana. And gets you a little tipsy. Alright. Boom. A slight buzz. Spent 10 seconds being drunk. How much health does this fucking thing have? Hopefully we're able to find the other guy and kill him. Finally, one of them died. Alright. What the fuck? Where'd the other one go? Can I get in? I've got only one of them, but hopefully. Nope. I've got to find and kill the other one. Dude could be fucking anywhere at this point. Spent a minute being drunk. At least my mana regenerated. Hello, is there like a 12-foot skeleton out here somewhere? Boom. This musket is quite a bit weaker than my magic. I just switched to the musket because I was out of mana. That other dude could be anywhere. This is an early access game. Where does this lead? I like how they're all just sitting around like they're at the DMV. Oh, there is a wisp stuck in the ground, the poor creature. Are you one of mine? No. Boom, get fucked. Alright, if I was the other 12-foot tall skeleton, where the fuck would I be? There you are. Alright, go my children, we gotta kill this fucker. Boom. Reload, please. There we go. Ah, dude jumped over my thing. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Didn't dodge it that time. Oh, sweet. And he's dead. Purple knowledge bearer skull. Hopefully that's both of them. I really should focus on not necromancy. That is literally all I've been focusing on. I should focus on druid magic. Your chats are dry. If I focus on druid magic, instead of turning into just a rabbit, I could also turn into a raven. Which is much more cool. Oh damn, I still got my gun. I can't use my gun in this form. Let me in. Maybe there's a lever somewhere here. And if I do have to fight another 12-foot tall skeleton, hopefully I have to fight it indoors where it can't escape. The sepulchre. Looting the place. Looting the place. Incorrect rune selected. Alright. C. That's actually not what that is. This weird, boom. Just the stick. That's, this weird fucking thing. Oh, and then the stick again. Oh, sweet. Purple stuff. That was just a single gold coin. Alright, what am I doing with these statues? This game is early access. Well, I'm not shooting the statues. That's largely unhelpful, I don't think. Alright, what do... I've got to rotate them, I think. Restore the purification ritual at the Aqueous Sepulchre. How? Probably have to be one floor up. All the stars I'm noticing aren't exactly the most useful. These statues have to rotate. Bo-bo-bo. Probably have to match them to which way they're facing below. They are all, for the most part, facing outwards. Yep, they're all facing outwards, except the big one, which is also facing in that direction. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. You're good, you're good. You're good, you're good. You're not good. Alright, and I think you have to be facing this way as well. Alright, no. Perhaps you have to be facing this way. Maybe I'm doing the puzzle wrong. Bo-bo-bo. Yeah, that looks right. Oh, you're not technically facing the right direction. Is that the right way? It's hard to tell. But interact. Oh, that's odd. It's not even facing in the right direction. Is there like a clue? Can I get a clue? Do I get like a bunch of guesses? Alright, let's go look at the fucking statues down here. Might as well holster my gun. But yeah, it is offset. Which is hopefully not actively screwing me over. As far as I can tell, they are all just facing outwards, though. As much as they can be. And perhaps that extra statue is a red herring. But, can I get a clue? Whoop, 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 whoop. What's this thing in the middle? Climb it! Don't look down! No, not quite what I was doing. Climbing, but alright. Boom, boom, boom. What if I make them all face the thingy in the center? Maybe that's why they're not rotating 90 degrees. That's roughly facing the thing in the center. Done it. That's just my running level up. I'm like, oh sweet, maybe I somehow solved it. Okay, so they just had to face the thingy. Very deceptive. All of the statues were a red herring. A note or something that would explain what I'm supposed to be doing would have been helpful. Does this game not know by now that I'm an idiot? Whoop. Whoop. I do also think that a raven transformation would be a lot more appropriate for a necromancer than the rabbit one. Wait, I'm getting stuck on everything. Whoop. Banui. Hello there. That took longer than it probably should have for a couple of reasons. Well done, Harbinger. The balance of the necropolis is nearly back in balance. The balance is nearly back in balance. Alright. There is, however, some concerning news. What is it? That figure from our visions. It's here. Your presence stirred something in the soil. The Witherborn gather outside the Soulstream Cathedral in unnatural numbers. They coil around it as though drawn to a wound. This soul stands against the pull of the soul stream, and its resistance distorts the flow itself. The stream cannot right itself while they remain unanchored. They must be erased. What? Erased into rest. Eased into rest, I can read. I can't read. As the assembly saw in our vision, you approached this spirit. This is what we have been waiting for. This was destined to happen. I don't believe in destiny, but I'll do it. Your blood stirs at Eldrith's words, a quiet pull, as though the soul stream itself expects your hand in this. Boom. I'll do it for the balance of the afterlife, not because I believe in fate. Let's go! Woohoo! Where? Oh, my cankles. Ah, shit, I had no stamina, so I couldn't grapple. Would have been cooler if I didn't run out of stamina. Whoop. Climb up, let's go. Oh, darn it, I can't grapple to the ground. Oh, that tiny mausoleum is a red herring. Boom, boom, boom. I can't believe it's already almost June. Come on, let me up. Pride Month only a couple of days away. Oh, I can't pick that up. I don't need them anymore, but being able to pick it up would be nice. Christmas, just a week away. Get him. He's just gonna wait for him to hit you first, whatever. Alright, is this what I'm supposed to be? The Soulstream Cathedral. Saving. Hello there, random spirit. Resisting spirit. Is it truly you? For years I feared I'd never see your groan. And yet here you stand, with Eros' sight in your eyes. Actually, I've not been doing the main storyline, so I don't have that. His gaze clings to you. Trembling with hope and regret, the connection strikes you. Not a memory, but the echo of one that should have been. You know who I am. You must. My father? I thought I had lost every chance to meet you, yet I could never let you go of wanting just one moment like this. Could have not killed yourself, but I get you under a lot of pressure. He looks away. His shame and longing is profound. Ignore the random undead, that just kind of happens. When I died, Azeros reached for me. I felt his welcome, gentle, patient, everything I believed I never deserved. And still, I turned away. The moment I took my own life, regret swallowed me whole. A tremor runs through him. The random undead are definitely ruining what should probably be a touching moment, not to mention what sounds like a football game going on in the background. It was not some slow realization of regret. It was instant, sharp, absolute, devastating. I realized, in that very moment between life and death, that I had thrown away, or what I had thrown away. I ended my story just as yours was beginning. I knew that I had made a terrible mistake, one that I could not undo. As I faded, all I wished for was a chance, however small, to see you. So I had to do it. All my life, the blood of Ezros felt like a mantle I could never lift. My visions were few and faint, and I convinced myself that my worth as a harbinger was nearly nothing. I failed to see that my worth was never meant to be measured by that title at all. It was meant to be shaped by who I was, by the kindness I could have offered, the lives I could have touched, the small good I might have done simply by existing. He breathes out shakily. I believed I was worthless because my visions were weak, and I never allowed myself to see that my purpose could have been something gentler, something simpler, something other than what the world, or what I, expected of a harbinger. I cannot undo what I did. I cannot reclaim the years I abandoned. But if you can offer me even a fragment of forgiveness, then perhaps I can finally let go. Not to escape, but to make peace with the life that I ran from. You weren't worthless. I forgive you, and I'm sorry. Thank you, not for excusing what I did, but for seeing the man I might have been. You deserve better than the ghost of a father, but you've given me peace all the same. Could you tell me who my mother is? Because apparently she's still alive and she just fucking bounced. I can go on now. I am sorry for the harm my lingering caused. I just couldn't face the afterlife without this moment, without you. Walk your path with the strength I only found here at the end, and know that despite my choice, I have and always will love you. Your father eases his resistance to the soul stream, letting its pull take him. As he fades, he offers you a final gentle smile. Warmth stirs through your blood. Dog, fuck my blood. The necropolis grows quiet. Ease settles upon the city of dead. Balance has been restored. As you turn to leave, the voice of Ezros settles in your mind, briefly, steadily, comforting. I have him. It is interesting that Ezros is able to speak to me, considering I never made that connection. Why didn't he just become undead? That's a good question. Maybe he was strong enough to resist the afterlife, but not strong enough to become undead. But yeah, Ezeros shouldn't be able to speak to me because that connection has not been made yet. That is the story quest, so it's like one of the first things the game tells you to do. But I haven't done it yet. Ooh. I know I'm alive and have no business going in there, but can I go in there? Imagine the necrotic magic you can find in the actual land of the dead. Right. Ideally not one of the ones that just immediately explode. Alright, let's turn in this quest. And then I actually kind of have to pee. But that shouldn't take too long. Can I truly claim to be dedicated to this whole streaming thing if I don't wear like a catheter or whatever gamers do? Just... Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because it didn't have the guts. Sorry, I'm a loot goblin. No, I can't grapple to the ceiling. Already looted. I'm almost back there. Sorry about the undead that was, or the ghost that was causing all this trouble. It was my dad. The soul stream. It is back to normal. What happened? The spirit causing the rift was my father. Your father? He bows his head softly. Then the rift was not born of malice, but a soul in pain. We believe the figure to be a force of imbalance, a herald of calamity. He lifts his head, meeting your gaze. But now I see it clearly. The weight was sorrow, the recoil was guilt, the outstretched arm not extended in defiance, but in longing for what they were leaving behind. Your father stood between realms because his heart could not bear to move on. His grief anchored him, and the balance bent around that anchor. But know this, your father's sorrow, painful though it was, did not create the wither-born rift on its own. Something deeper in the necropolis is tainted, something ancient. Your father's peace has healed one wound, but the root sickness remains. There is more to uncover here, far more than we can face alone. When the time is right, we will call on you once again. I'll be ready. That's a pretty fancy way of saying it's not in the game yet. Alright, I do have to pee. But well, skillbook, crafting, tutorials. I will be right back. Well, technically, the reason that your character and their bloodline is so special is because you've actually got the blood of a god. So maybe your father was only able to do that because of the blood or god blood. I'll be right back. Normally, I would type that into something, but I don't have anything I can type it into. Skillbook, skill 3, overworld, tutorials, crafting. Yeah, I can't type it in there. I shall return! Alright, I have returned. I suppose I could have just typed it into, like, either Twitch or YouTube chat. I cannot level up while in combat. I most certainly am not in combat. Alright, so do we want to actually do the main story, or do we want to, like, see what the paladins are up to? The paladins. Chapter in Elder Glen. Might actually go to bed soon. It's 5 a.m. Would you look at that? It's 5:01. Resume. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. It's been updated a couple of times in the last 2 years, but it's not being updated very fast. I think it's being made by one person, maybe a very small team. But not 2 years ago, there was like no content in the Necropolis. Now there is a good couple of quests. What is this? Oh, that's probably the steps that I'm supposed to be going to, but I'm ignoring that. Journal. There we go.
Tonight, I suppose.
Up here, go. 1 gold coin. I think this guy's the guy that teaches me how to make guns. Oh God, please, tell me you can help me. What's wrong? It's my brother. He said he was heading for the Molten Crag to retrieve some rare ores to sell here in Elder Glen. He was supposed to return within 3 days, but nobody has seen him. I fear the worst has happened. Tell me more about your brother. His name is Gil. He's an experienced miner. He left with all his tools and was confident he'd be back in just a few days. He mentioned something about finding a nice new cave that he can prospect. I can't help you right now. I'll go see if I can find him.
If you can spare a coin.
Gonna put that on the back burner, though. I need more stamina. Of course, every time I do level up, I don't put any points into stamina, which could be a me problem. Oh, hello there, random undead. Alright, what gives me stamina? Increases critical hit, also increases the rate at which you gain experience. That gives me more stamina, but not what I'm looking for. Endurance. Greatly increases stamina, reduces armor effect on mobility. There we go. More stamina. Oh, the stamina regen would also be nice. Hello. Is this where the paladins meet? I mean, clearly yes, but I don't think this is what I need to be specifically. How do I get up there? Nope, not like that. Here we go. Whoop. No, shit. Alright, fine. I'll see if there's a way up there from in here, like a normal person. Oh, look, stairs. Like how I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna scale it from the outside. Like a sensible person. Hello there, Grayson. Alright, have a good rest back off you. Hopefully you're able to get a bit of sleep. May I help you? I can't say I often received visitors without prior cause. If you've come here by mistake, know that there is no harm done. However, if you have business with the chapter, you'll need to be clear. I have a chapter recommend from Commander Kalen. From Commander Kalen, you say? Lord Commander Everdane takes the recommend in his hands, his brow lifting slightly as he scans the document. Kalen is a hard man to impress. I can't say he's one to give his approval lightly. He looks up at you with renewed interest. Very well. With a recommend from Commander Kalen, your application will be given the utmost consideration. However, the approval process is thorough. We do not rush decisions in the chapter. You might, as you might understand. I will send word by messenger bird when a decision has been reached. In the meantime, remain prepared. Should you be accepted, your training and duties will begin immediately. Understood, Lord Commander. Off you go, then. I look forward to reviewing your recommend in greater detail. Bye! Well, that was boring. I guess we can go save that one lady's brother, then. No, I can't open that door. The chapter, the year 374, marked the merging of the paladins and the priests of Arosa, forming the chapter, a companionship dedicated to saving lost souls. What's in here? Ah, the exit. That guy just wants me to work as a priest, which I don't want to do. What game is the year set in? Well, the current year is 874. So it's been a good bit. A couple of days. Woodhurst. Alright, where's the volcanic crag? It's around here somewhere. I thought it was around here somewhere. The molten crag. Hope I gotta set up camp to explore it. Yeah, I just wanted 2 days. Considering the months in this game are fictional as well, it's hard to be sure. But if we can assume that there are roughly 28 days in a month, I guess we have to find out how many days are in months are in a year. The hell is that? I can't read that shit. Upon review of your guild recommend, it is my honor to welcome you into the ranks of the chapter. You've been granted the title of Oathsworn, a symbol of your commitment to our sacred cause. Advancement within the chapter is earned through feats, tasks bestowed by chapter commanders that test your resolve, skill, and devotion. I've got resolve and skill, no devotion. Many such commanders across Londland are in need of capable hands. I suggest you begin your service there. May a Rosa guide your hand, and may your oath never falter. Alright. That was fast. It's a good thing I turned around when I heard that loud noise, otherwise I would have just never gotten that letter. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. What the fuck? Well, that didn't hurt me. Whoops, fucked it up. Fucked it up. Okay, we gotta find that chick's brother. I'm not seeing a star, but I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Okay, that was one of my undead. I'm like, why are there undead here? Oh wait, that's mine. Pop. Pop. I don't know why I didn't come here when I was looking for resources. Y'all can't kill a single slime? Honestly, why do I bring them anywhere? SMH my head. Honestly, I'd rather have the undead around even if they are useless. Even the weakest undead still act as distraction. Alright, I'm here to save somebody's brother. I should focus. The Immolation Forge was established by exiled dwarves from Monlodir, who sought to harness the lava of the molten crag to create powerful weapons and armor after fleeing the civil war of Monlodir. Their past, however, caught up with them, and they were hunted down due to their involvement in the conflict. Before being killed, the group of dwarves made final defiant act by flooding the forge with lava, ensuring their enemies could not claim their creations, despite being abandoned. Some say they can still hear the ringing of an anvil coming from deep within. Do y'all mind? Boom. Alright, if I was that one chick's brother, where would I be? Ow, rude. Oh damn, those ones are level 15. Nothing several undead can't solve. You know, I think I'd be happy if I was drunk. There we go. Everybody in the club's getting tipsy. Boom. Oh shit. Who hasn't seen an alcoholic necromancer? Alright, caves. Good chance I'm gonna find Gil's corpse. What the fuck is that? No, oops. Well, it is an enemy. Get him. Would y'all fight that fucker? Focus level has increased to 14. Come on. No, wait, it's finally dead. Like, fight back, nerds. Too late, enemy's dead. Alright, if I was a cave. I'm not very familiar with this area, but I don't have a waypoint, which is not very good. How am I supposed to find what I'm going without a waypoint? I guess I just keep looking around for a cave, but that doesn't sound very fun. No cave. Still don't know what these are. Yoink. Okay, I can't see what it is because of chat, but I have been picking something up. What are those? They are cragstone shards, a fragment of the cragstone that ominously lurks over the molten crag. Too hot to touch, but perhaps someone can shape these shards into something usable. But it's too hot to touch, yet I can somehow shove them in my pocket. I'm gonna get out of range of that. If I was a cave, what would I be? I want to save this person's brother, assuming he's still alive. But if I can't find a cave, he's as good as dead. Oh nice, no piano class. Unless what you want is piano class. That's not a cave, but I suppose you could have wandered off into here. Oh, the missing miner. I've got a waypoint all of a sudden. Sunny days. Sweeping though. You know a game this does kind of remind me of? Oh, which is also in early development hell. It's swords and magic and stuff. I really do like swords and magic and stuff. And it does have multiplayer. But I don't feel like the developers are working on it very hard. It's one of those things where, like, they keep trying to develop other games instead of making the one that everybody wants them to finish. I don't think that swords and magic and stuff is a scam. I just think that developers are a little bit unfocused. I think it's bright in here. And if I ever find myself needing large amounts of ore, I know where to go. Hello there. Can I change the font? Entry 1. I was right. This cave is untouched. There's plenty of gold to be pulled from here. I've done it. My family will finally be rich, just like I always told them. I'm having second thoughts about this cave. The ceiling is almost constantly groaning. I know none of the caves here in the Molten Crag are necessarily safe, but this one seems even more dangerous. I must continue. The amount of gold here is too great to ignore. I'm a fool. My greed will be the death of me. A molten rock fell from the ceiling and landed on my leg. The rock melted my leg off from my knee down. Once I'm done resting, I'll begin crawling to the cave entrance. Entry 4. So close, so close. Another cave-in. One of my legs is trapped, and the other is completely gone. I won't make it out of this place. To whomever comes across this pitiful journal, tell my sister I'm sorry. One moment, let me teabag yours. Corpse. What's crouch again? There we go. Alright, well, have fun being dead. I'm gonna go give the bad news. Could probably just bring the bones with me. Not even, like, for my own necromancer purposes, but so that he can get a proper burial. I don't give a shit, but it does bring closure to the living. Sunny day. Sweeping the clouds away. The volcanic crag. Oh, all of this stuff in the desert is new, so I suppose I could also check that out. Elder Glen. Do I want to go? Oh. Wolfpack. Bum 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 bum. Lots of question marks around here. So you don't want the good news with the bad news first? Have you searched the Molten Crag? Yes, I'm afraid I have terrible news. No, please don't tell me. Tell her the fate of her brother. Gina's knees grow weak as she clutches her chest, her eyes widen. She catches her balance on a nearby wall. I knew it. I knew this would happen. Tears stream down Gina's cheeks as she gently stares at the ground, still clutching her chest in disbelief. Try to comfort her. So am I still getting paid? Rude. I'm sorry for your loss. Let's go with neutral. Thank you. I don't know what to even do anymore. Gina holds out a meager coin purse for you to take. At most, there could be 20 gold. I keep the money. Gina looks at you with the look of deep gratefulness. I never met a soul such as yours. I'm indebted to you, truly. Please come visit me and my family at Millshade sometime. My family would love to meet you. I will, thanks. Alright, let's see who else needs help around here. Hello there, short guy with a beard. What is it? Are you the shopkeep for the Gearbeards? Not anymore. If you're here to buy something, talk to my son. He's working on the anvil over there. What are you, the original owner of this shop? I sure was. The name's Moram Gearbeard. This here is my shop for 90 years, or was my shop for 90 years. Excuse me. Until my son demanded to take over the business. Why did your son demand to take over the shop? That fool claimed my hammering arm isn't what it used to be. Said the products were losing their quality. Damned fool wouldn't know quality if it was stuck in his beard. But there is some truth in it. My arm isn't what it used to be. Forging great amounts of metal takes quite some time when I do it. How I miss the forge. In my youth, I'd work for days on end with no breaks. It truly was my passion. Do you still practice smithing? Smithing, not so much. I do, however, do a bit of engineering and crafting. Mostly just making little tinker gadgets that are sold here in the store. My son is especially adept at engineering. looking for work. Well, I might have something for you to do if you don't mind the smell of green slimes. What do you need? I have an idea for a new invention, but to begin the experimentation, I'll need a bit of green slime. About 10 globs of it should do the trick. Would you be able to do that for me? Easily. I'll be back with green slime. Great. You want to travel far. Elder Glen Wood has plenty of them. Plenty of green slimes wandering around. Alright, shut up. We'll just pick up a bunch of quests.
Another fine job.
And then do them as we, fancy. What do you have in stock?
This is nothing.
What is this? Magnifying lens. Some explosive grenades, bullets, some guns. What? No, thank you.
This is some hard
Actually,
work.
what kind of shop is this? This here is primarily an engineer's workshop, but ever since I took over the business, we've
Looking
also
good
started to
so
sell
far.
basic weapons as well as engineering goods. Do you mind if I use your engineer's workbench? By all means, please do. It's always nice seeing a human take a
Just a
liking
bit
to the
more.
art of engineering. In fact, I could walk you through the basics if you'd like. Get you started on the right foot. I'd
I
appreciate that.
love the sound of the hammer and anvil.
Let's get to it. So how about you craft some blast powder? Use these blast stones. Just be sure to
What
grind
next?
them up nice and carefully, or they'll pop and probably take some fingers with them. On it.
This is nothing.
Ooh. Oh, I can't look at the higher levels of stuff yet. Nuts and bolts. Blast stone. Or blast powder.
This is coming along nicely.
Boop. Did you manage to make some blast powder? Or are you
Smithing
here
is my
to do some
passion.
shopping? I crafted some blast powder. Great work, my friend. And what a nice fine powder it is. Did you notice that you received 5 piles of blast powder from that blast stone? Nifty,
Another
isn't it?
fine job.
Now, if you hollow out any common stone and fill it with that powder,
Almost
you'll have yourself 5 good old explosive grenades. Here, take these stones. Let me know when you've made 5 of those grenades. Yes, teach me how to make explosives.
Always push yourself to improve.
You're back. Any progress on those
My
explosive
passion.
grenades? I made all 5. Haha, that you did. Be careful with those now. Blast powder is no
Just a
joke.
bit more.
And those stones are stuffed to the brim with it. The accent is very weird. What accent? You did a great
Almost
job.
there.
I'd love to train you more, but I can't dedicate much more of my time to teaching.
This is
But
some hard
I'd
work.
say that you now have a firm foundation to build upon now. I sell bits and bobs that will help you craft various engineering items, so don't be a
Another fine
stranger.
job.
Alright, thanks for the help. What else can I make? Copper blunderbuss. Ooh. Small propeller.
What
Or-
next?
Don't know what I would need that for. Magnetic coil. Or identification drone. Oh, that's what I need it for. Blast mine, a simple mine when stepped
is
on.
nothing.
A bolt slams into the blast stone inside, causing a small detonation. Can also make
This is
wheels.
coming along nicely.
Engineering springboard. A simple wooden platform that when stepped on activates the spring underneath, launching anything on top. Well, that sounds like it could be cool for getting around.
Looking good so far.
Looking good so far.
I should pick up
Leave the location. Do we think we can encounter green slimes at night? Or do you think that's more of like a daytime enemy? Elder Glen Woods. Olen niin vitun väsynyt. I think I can sleep here. 8 a.m. is a perfect time to get up. Start hunting some slimes. The sun will come up. Tomorrow. Po, 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 po. Alright, where might one find green slimes? But fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Fat horse is the fat bottom girls. Go, my children. Fuck 'em up. Bop. These don't look like green slime now. Get fucked. I'm sure it'd suck if killing them with necrotic magic deprives them of their afterlife. I wish that you could soul trap Ulfric Stormcloak. No, I just don't think he deserves to go to Sovereign Guard. Sure, that's not my decision to make. But if you wanted people to like him, he wouldn't be so fucking racist. Hello? Do you see any green slimes? I'm finding an awful lot of goblins. Goblins are of course not green slimes. Pop. Oh, sweet, necromancy level increased to 10. Which means I can come into here, magic, necromancy, and then get this last point. Increase the amount of damage I do with my necromancy spells. Not, unfortunately, not the damage my undead do. But I've already gotten several points that do make my undead stronger. Where the fuck are the green slime? Oh, sweet stuff. I can't read that. Watchman's log, blah blah blah, I don't actually care. I like how I changed the font so I could read it and then just proceeded to not read it. Let's fucking go. LFG dog. Huh. Nope, can't break that. Boom. That's impressive. But it won't save your life, unfortunately. I didn't know I had a shovel. A large band of goblins? How large are we talking? There's gotta be something I can do with those. Get fucked. Although nothing I'm doing here is currently helping me with my green slime go. Unless maybe killing these goblins will in some strange way help with the tree. Oh, that just means that I'm doing this for a good cause. Not necessarily that it helps with my green slime quest. Oi, get back here. Boom. Fend off the Rotwood Fort attackers. But what do I do about this? Let's see here. The fairgrounds. At night to participate. Okay, so I gotta come back at night to do whatever I'm doing there. Hello there, Kanati. Up there's where I gotta go for the story that I'm ignoring. I'm just looking for green slimes. I'm doing alright. Yourself? Ignore how bright green a lot of my armor is. That's the visual glitch that I'm talking about in the description. More undead. Got quite the horde here. If I was a green slime, what the fuck would I be? The hell is that? Well, it was a bee. Brr. Green slimes. Green slimes. If you can't do the time, don't do the slime. But was it this stream or the last one? Oh, what I brought up, I don't understand the attraction to slime monsters. I don't know why it would have come up last time unless I was also fighting slimes. But I'm gonna cosplay as a human again. Something about this place resonates with my divine blood. I'm ignoring my divine blood. I'm just looking for green slimes. That's right. I'm ignoring divinity and just looking for shit. Green slimes. I'm sure that if I could pray, praying there would do something. Well, hello there. Yoink. Boom. Why are there beetles here? I don't recall there being beetles anywhere else. Suddenly they're everywhere. Boom. I guess I don't spend a whole lot of time in nature. Well, this isn't helping me with my quest for green slimes. Pop. Consider yourselves kidnapped, beetle. I probably should go get my Switch. Whatever the morning market is, I didn't pick it up yesterday. So I've only got until 6 before it resets again today. Which is in like 20 minutes. Where the fuck are the green slime now? I feel like I'm being trolled. Dude said that the green slimes were in this forest. You know what I've not found so far? The green slimes. Not skill book. Journal. Plenty of green slimes in the Elderglen Woods. Are there, though? Are there really? Because you know where I'm at right now is the Elderglen Woods. You know what I'm not seeing are green slimes. Here are slimy slimies. Brapapao. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Definitely in the woods, otherwise that mountain wouldn't be there. I'm so tired. I might call the stream a little bit early. Not too early, but like, I don't know, maybe 6:15, 6:30. Ooh, this looks like a building that might contain green slimes. Not going to hold my breath. There are red slimes at the volcanic crag. We killed a couple. This building not only doesn't contain green slimes, it doesn't contain much of anything. Oh, this building reeks of... No, we put this building in because it's going to eventually have something in it, but it currently does not. I just need some green slimes. Where are the green slimes? What a... Boom. Maybe I could be deeper into the woods. Or he's fucking with me. Whoop. Yeah, Elder Glen Woods. Boom. Camp. Probably just gonna drop me off in the same place though. Yep, this is the same place. I guess we'll wait until night. Whoop. Because there is some stuff going on around here that only going to happen at night. Soul-Faring Night is being held in the Elder Glen Woods. Oh, neat. Nope, I failed the challenge as soon as I get off the stump. Hello, are you here to guide me towards the souls? I guess they are souls. Oh, what's this? Remains to be seen. Okay, I'm picking up some kind of strange flower petal when I walk through those. Oh. Some skeletons, not skeletons. Humans fighting goblins. Technically I'm allied with humans, but these guys are bandits. And bandits are jerks. Appreciate it, Acronite. Have a wonderful rest of your day as well. I'll be going to bed soon-ish. Sooner than later, at least. Get 'em, my children. Yeah, humans behave oddly in this game. Or not even just humans. Most things behave pretty oddly. What these flowers are for? Can I make potions of improved necromancy? Or something. Also, what are these fairgrounds? Is that a pig? Yoink. Are you my undead? No, you're not one of mine. Boom. And now you're dead, so it doesn't matter as much. Alright, if I was the fairgrounds, where would I be? It's a giant bee. We can be bees. We can live for 30 years. We can live like a pet. A pet? A pet. Boom. Well, hello there, random book. Cranial rupture? Yeah, sure, I'll make things' heads explode, why not? That's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Skill book. Magic. Spell ignites the insides of the target. A magical steam from the fire makes the target's head pop off upon death. Now, well, if it's fire magic, I don't want to use it. As fun as that sounds. You know, this might be the fairgrounds. It's the only place I can imagine holding a festival. And if it's not, I don't fucking know. The blessing tree. It's like the giving tree, but hashtag blessed. I am not seeing a festival, though. So I guess this is not the festival grounds. I'm also still not seeing green slimes, though. So who knows what anything actually is. What time is it? Darn it. It's only 5:45. Oh my god, we're going to the stream early, but not too early. Don't worry, I'm sticking around, y'all. And I'm like, so eepy, though. Maybe. Nobody will notice if I slip out 30 minutes earlier than I said I would. Alright, where the fuck are the fairgrounds? If I had the broom, I could probably find them more easily. I don't even think there's a quest tied to the broom. I think you just kind of find it. So I might go get that between streams. Next stream, I'll probably play something else. New goblin mode. What the fuck are these fairgrounds? Hello? Mind if I dig up whatever this is? He held... visit the fairgrounds at night to participate in holiday festivities. Where are the fairgrounds? It's not a big place. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the stream lost. It's totally in character, but like it's not ideal. That's a nice little lake. A lot of fishing spots. I've actually not tried fishing yet in this game. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Rotwood Fort. Poppy Fields, the Blessing Tree. Well, that is the Deep Woods. That might be where the green slimes are. The fairgrounds would be cool to find. Let's go and check the Deep Woods for green slimes. And if I can't find anything, I'll just spend like a bit of time fishing. Ooh, ash woods. Still can't chop those down. Oh, somebody was camping up here. No evidence of who, though. So it could be tied to a quest, could be like decorative. Ah, it's near where I started, like dropped in, so maybe the implication is that I was camping out there. Although if that is the case, surely I would be allowed to use the, Oh yeah, that looks totally finished. Just grass floating off the hill. Alright, I cannot for the life of me find these fucking fairgrounds. So I'm going to assume they don't exist. Fishing. To catch a fish, simply left-click the mouse button when the fish icon is between the two gold bars. Successfully clicking will increase your fishing meter. Once the fishing meter is full, you'll catch the fish. If you manage to click when the fish is on the green bar in the very middle, you'll execute a critical pull, making the fish meter increase by a large amount. You will gain bonus fishing XP each time you get a critical pull, which will be rewarded if you catch the fish. Missing a hit will decrease your fishing meter. If the fishing meter is completely emptied, you will lose the fish. Some areas offer rare and unique fish, which can be sold or used in cooking recipes. The rarer fish, the more difficult it will be to catch, so always be ready. Some NPCs know of good fishing spots, so never hesitate to ask if you can. Good. Shocking. Aha! Critical. Go away, skeleton, I'm fishing. I got a grey mini trout. Boop. Whoops, fucked up the fish. Alright, fishing is kind of basic. I do want to catch more fish, but I want to find these fucking fairgrounds. I do have a sneaking suspicion the game is just fucking with me. Maybe the fairgrounds don't exist. That was it. A green slime! I doubt that's what the sound was. Okay, so green slime are just rare as fuck, apparently. Huh. Must find these green slime. Cooking is indeed fun. Or I really like fishing and cooking in Vintage Story. Fishing is pretty basic, but it is new. Whoops. I might be too tired to fish in this game. Oh, what's that? Apparently it's nothing. It's just a rock with a shape in it. Could have to do with a quest. Oh, what's that? But also found another green slime. You know green slimes. You don't drop a slime. Locate and shoot the target. Boom. Alright. That's all that was about. More green slimes, please. And reload my gun. Perhaps green slimes react better to being shot than exploded with bones. Oh, there's plenty of green slimes in the forest. Are there? Are there really? Oh, that's just that guy back. I wonder where the fairground is. I've yet to encounter anything I would describe as festivities. Are these tied to like this? No? No, it's not. Nope. So I don't know what's going on. But I usually don't. There is a green slime. Oh, 2 green slimes. Boom. Give me a second, I'm reloading. Alright, so shooting it does not guarantee that I get a slime. I got one that time, so I seem to just sometimes get them, sometimes don't. That do be the curse of RNG. I heard a rooster noise. Which is odd, because the sun is definitely not rising. Because we've got a rooster. I mean, we don't have a rooster. It's a neighbor's rooster. Which is kind of always cawing, or whatever it's called. Crowing. Bop. Go, my children! Right, how many green slime is that? It's probably not 10. Ignore how shitty my inventory is. Oh, sweet, only 2 more. My inventory is a bit of a mess. Inventory, did I get one for that? Sweet, only 1 more. I don't know, I'm so tired. I guess I do know I'm not, I know I'm not sleeping well. I'm not sleeping well because it's too fucking hot. Oh, what's in here? Alright. Looks like I probably need a loot to open it. Or it's just a grave. Ah, green slime. You shall be my last target. I missed. Can't reload for some reason. Defend me! Sorry, it took too long. Okay, let's get out of here. Would have been nice if I could find the fairgrounds, but I couldn't. Whoop! Oh, my legs! Okay, let's go ahead and hand in the slimes. Oh, come on, teleport. Would you... Whoop. Perfect. I couldn't even read that. Something popped up, but it disappeared too quickly. No, it's you, do you have that slime? Here you go. Fantastic. With this I can perform that experiment I had in mind. If all goes well, I'll be sure to send word to you with the blueprint to replicate the experiment. Great. Whoop. Boom. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, hello. Are you looking for a new horse? I'm afraid the stable master is out at the moment, so no sales can be made. I'm actually interested in taming. Are you now? Well, you've come to the right place. I am Valerie Westmoth. I'm the tamer of the stables here in Elder Glen. My brother and father take care of the breeding and sales for the most part. Most of our horses here are bred in various villages across Elderheim. However, some animals are better off being caught out in the wild than being bred in a stable. Say you're looking for a Lawnland mountain ram, chances are that the local stable won't have one ready and waiting. With taming, you can get one yourself, so long as you have the know-how and the equipment ready. How can I start taming? If you're that interested, I could give you a beginner's guide to taming. Free of charge, of course. That would be fantastic. Alright, well, I can begin teaching you the way my father taught me by taming a rabbit. You'll need some rabbit bait and a small animal trap. I have them both here, so don't worry about buying them yourself. Now, before you run off into the wilderness, let's get you set up with the most important aspect of taming. Information. Your target is a rabbit. There are plenty of rabbits wandering around the lower parts of the Glenheim Hills. Head there and see if you can spot a rabbit. Once you've spotted one, don't get too close, it'll run off. Instead, place your small animal trap on the ground and lay out the rabbit bait. With any luck, one of the little fur balls will hop on over and the trap will tranquilize them. Now that's where the fun part begins. Approach the rabbit and begin the taming process. That's a lot of info. Just refer to your journal if you forget the process. It's a lot easier than it sounds. Alright. Let's go to Glen Hill, whatever. What time is it? This'll probably be the last thing I've got time to do. It is cool to see a bunch of new stuff, though. Let's see here. If I was Glen Hill, it's the Mages College. Here we go. What is that? Woodcutting spot. Not what we're looking for. We're just trying to catch a rabbit. Ow, my neck. Ow, my neck again. Really should avoid cracking your neck repeatedly. I think I'm supposed to avoid cracking your neck in general. But I've been cracking my neck for like 80 years and I turned out fine. Ignore that I'm 31. I suppose it is a bit silly to be out here looking for a rabbit at night. Rabbits are more diurnal for sure. Oh, that's a goblin. Alright, have a good one, Kanati. What's this? Collect all parkour orbs. Boop. No! That was the last one, maybe. Maybe I can start that again. Yes, looks like I can just start it again. We're waiting for the sun to rise so I can catch a rabbit anyway. Whoops. Yeah, not doing very well this time either. But I'm doing worse even. Hello there, random corpse. Goblin broad blade. I'll also pick it up. Help you with what? Don't worry, I'll shoot you down. Boom. Hello there. Where'd you go? I can't see through all this smoke. I guess he fled. Or he's dead. One of the two. Would have been nice if I could have actually talked to the guy and find out what he was doing up there. Whoop. 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 Alright, got a bunch of experience. I'm still not seeing any rabbits though. Which makes sense. It's not quite daytime to go to the overworld. Don't seem to actually place a tent when I sleep here or camp here, so I'll just hold spacebar until it looks more like daytime. There we go. It looks considerably more like daytime. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. spyglass would be cool. I'm over here looking for rabbits, but my ass is blind as hell. Nope, that would have been a long shot. Some pink ass ore. What is this? Hetrum. Hetrum's a weird name for an ore. Also, purple is a cool color. And I've yet to meet a hetero person that's cool. I'm joking. Or am I? Oh, that's a chicken. Which is not a rabbit. I think. Let's see here. If I was a rabbit, where the fuck would I be? Are you a rabbit? Oh, there's a rabbit. I'm sorry, pig. I just want to do that. Alright, I lost sight of the rabbit, but it's in the area, so how do I set up the trap? Let's go ahead and keep scrolling. Inventory, how do I set up the bait? Or just use a carrot. Rabbit bait. Alright, how do I tell when the... Oh, excuse me. Papa, you're about to begin the taming minigame. The objective is... The minigame is to fill the taming meter by collecting hearts. Keep your eye out on the patience meter, though. If it runs out, you'll fail the minigame and the creature will not be tamed. Whoop. I'm not seeing any hearts. Oh, damn, they're all over there. Boop. I feel like the game was rigged against me. All the hearts were down here and the rabbit was up there. Although I suppose I did scare the rabbit that direction, which I was not supposed to do. Alright. We'll try this again. With luck, it'll work this time. Assuming the rabbit will get trapped again. I see the rabbit going for it. Go, rabbit, go. Fuck yeah. And we'll actually get the hearts this time. Go, rabbit, go. Boom, black rabbit tamed. Out of curiosity, the fuck do I do with this? I guess I'll return to Valerie and find out. Surely the black rabbit's not a mount. I can transform into a rabbit. Although I guess a slightly more permanent version of that would be cool. One that's not on a timer. Obviously I couldn't just play the rest of the game as a rabbit. But you get what I mean. Inventory. Mounts. Nope. There is not a rabbit in there. Would not ride the rabbit. Hello again. Any luck finding a rabbit? Yes, I caught one. How fun and well done. Taming takes patience. It can be extremely dangerous too, depending on your target. Last year I tried taming a blight bear, and whew, let's just say that didn't go well. Anyways, your next assignment. How about a green slime? Those suckers are tricky. You'll need slightly different equipment for those. These, obviously you won't be able to use rabbit bait to attract them. Instead, try using some slime bait. Slimes are known to slip into pig pens, and envelop entire pigs, digesting them whole. Take this bit of slime bait and another small animal trap. The Elder Glen Woods, just outside of the city, is prime real estate for these slimes. Do the same process as before, except use the raw ham as bait. Got it! What am I doing with the animals once I tame them? Are they just like pets? Can I summon them to help in combat? Except that they wouldn't be that helpful, considering I can, companions, black rabbit. Helps collect herbs and mushrooms. Oh, actually, you know what? That is pretty handy. I need a companion that can mine for me. Except I've already got undead that do that. Good bunny. Alright, let's go. Oh, sweet, I can dig. Oh, no, I'm not digging, I'm sweeping. Boom. Probably somebody who wants me to do that. Ah, fuck. Well, it's close enough to 6:15. I'm not very awake. Hello! I didn't talk to you. Goodbye. Now they mentioned there is something. Let's hear it. Deliver a blue glump. Decline. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this. So, anyway, if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD, and have somehow watched the entire thing, then you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and visit farewell. Normally I would raid. I don't think I've got any viewers though, so I'm not going to do that. Anybody who is here, I do appreciate you. There's probably nobody here though. So